Well, I'm now joined by Professor Nishan Canagarajah, who is the President and Vice-Chancellor at the University of Leicester. Nishan Canagarajah, schools are reopening, so surely it's not too dangerous for universities to do exactly the same.
As you correctly said, we have been planning for this for months because we were aware the students will be coming onto campus in September. So we have taken a number of measures to ensure the safety of our staff and students. So we made sure our buildings are COVID safe. We also made sure that we can have students arriving in a staggered manner so that they are all descending into the city or the university at the same time. We're also making sure our academic programs are designed so we can accommodate small face-to-face teaching, but also online teaching where it's appropriate. Because I think the feedback from the students is they want to come back and get on with their education. They understand the disruption it's going to cause because they're used to that as they were finishing their studies at school. So they're aware it's going to be slightly different, but they also understand they need to move on with their education.
And you're adopting this hybrid measure. Do you sympathise, though, with the UCU's concerns, or do you think they've rather over-egged it?
I think all the universities were aware and there are concerns, and I think that's why we have taken the measures for a number of months, because clearly we are in the middle of a national pandemic and we all have to play our part. So we understand at the universities when there are students, young people, we need to make sure they behave responsibly, but also we need to make sure that treat them as young adults who understand what the situation is and will respond to our guidance. So I think everybody is cooperating fully, and I'm sure we will get through this in the best possible way.
So when you talk about guidance there, would you advise students to come back and do face-to-face teaching? Is that your preferred mode?
So it's mixed at the moment. So the blended learning means for some students, they need to be on campus, particularly for subjects that involve lab-based activity or placement activity. They need to be on campus. So we made sure that we can have them in small cohorts. There are some programs where it's possible for them to have online. So in Leicester, we've given the students the option. In those cases, they could have it online. But we've also designed our accommodation package to be flexible to these students, so they don't have to pay for accommodation charges if they're not on campus. So even when we locked down in March, we had this hybrid model, although we didn't have face-to-face teaching. We had online teaching, and the students understood why that was necessary.
But is it necessary to do so much online as you're planning to, though, given the risk to young people is so low from coronavirus?
So I think it is important that we have a hybrid. So where it's essential to have face-to-face, we will have a face-to-face. Where it's possible without compromising the educational outcome with online, we will make sure we provide online. I think we all need to recognize that we are to minimize the risk of infection.
And very
but I think
briefly,
the students want to get on with it.
Very briefly, yes or no, will you be giving people a discount on their £9,000 fees?
So at the moment, we are not compromising on the educational experience they're getting. So we will make sure they get value for money. But in Leicester, we're also providing some screening to complement the national test and track facility, so we can ensure they are safe when they're on campus.
Okay. Nishan Canagarajah, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.